Pause whatever you're doing. This isn't a coincidence, it's a divine alignment. Archangel Michael has a message for you, and within the next 45 minutes, something is about to shift. A phone call, a message, a door, something is moving in your favor. But you must be ready. You must be open. So lean in, listen closely, and receive what was meant for you. Because what happens next could change everything. Open before it's too late, dear child. Of God, I am writing to you today with an urgent message from Archangel Michael, the great protector and warrior of heaven. He has a powerful message for you. And it is essential that you pay close attention. In the next 45 minutes someone is going to call you, and this call is not just another moment in your day, it's tied to something significant. Something that could shape your future, your destiny, and even your spiritual life. There are moments in life where we feel a pull in our hearts, a sense that something bigger is happening, and this is one of those moments. This message is not a coincidence, it's not a mere chance. God is trying to reach you through this communication, through his servant Archangel Michael. The Lord is alerting you to be prepared for this phone call. It could be life-changing. It could be the moment where a decision is made, a truth is revealed, or an opportunity is presented that will alter the course of your life. The divine connection. See, what does it mean? You might be wondering about the cryptic letters mentioned in this message. See, they are not random. These letters could represent initials, a place, a person, or something specific that has deep meaning to your life. You may already know in your heart what they refer to. Perhaps it's a situation that has been weighing heavily on you, a relationship that needs mending, or a decision that has been causing you sleepless nights. Whatever they mean, God is using this moment to get your attention. He wants you to focus, to pray, and to be ready for what's coming next. TC is a clue that something pivotal is about to unfold, and you must be spiritually prepared for it. Think carefully who or what in your life could be linked to these letters. Is there a person you need to reconcile with? Is there a job opportunity you've been hesitated to accept? Is there a spiritual breakthrough you've been praying for but haven't fully embraced? God does not send messages without purpose. When Archangel Michael is involved, it's because something of divine importance is happening. Michael is known as the angel of protection, courage, and truth. He fights against darkness, and he is a messenger of God's will. When Michael speaks, it's time to listen. The urgency of this moment. Why 45 minutes? You may ask, why such a specific time? Because time matters to God. Time, as we know it, is a creation of God, and he works within it to fulfill his purposes. In 45 minutes your phone will ring, and the call you receive will be important. Whether it's a loved one, a colleague, a long-lost friend, or even someone you've never spoken to before, that call will carry the weight of destiny. Do not ignore this call. It could be the moment where God's plan for your life takes a significant step forward. In the Bible, timing is crucial. In many stories of faith, think of Esther, who was placed in her royal position for such a time as this. Esther, for 14, she had a moment where her actions changed the fate of her people. Had she ignored the urgency of that moment, the outcome could have been devastating. Or consider Moses, who was called by God through the burning bush. Had he not responded to God's timing, the Israelites may have remained in slavery far longer. God's timing is always perfect, and he calls us to act when the moment is right now. God is calling you to prepare yourself for what's about to happen in the next 45 minutes. This call will bring clarity to something you've been uncertain about. It may reveal hidden truths, open doors you've been waiting on, or provide answers to prayers you've been desperately asking. Archangel Michael's role: protection and truth. Archangel Michael's presence in this message is not accidental. Throughout the Bible, Michael has been known as a mighty protector of God's people. Need protection, courage, and divine wisdom. In the book of Daniel, Michael is described as the protector of Israel, fighting spiritual battles on behalf of God's chosen people. In the New Testament, Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9 describes Michael leading the heavenly armies in the great battle against Satan and his forces. Michael is a figure of immense strength and courage, and when he appears, it is because something critical is at stake. If Michael is involved in your situation, it means that God is protecting you from something or someone that could harm you spiritually, emotionally, or even physically. There may be forces working against you, trying to derail God's plan for your life, but Michael is standing guard, fighting on your behalf. The fact that Michael is alerting you to this call means that the message coming your way is of great spiritual significance. You must be alert, discerning, and open to what God is trying to say to you. This is not just a phone call, it is a divine appointment. What you must do in these next 45 minutes, in the time leading up to this call, here are some important steps you should take to prepare yourself spiritually. 1. Pray for clarity and discernment. Spend the next few minutes in prayer asking God to give you clarity and discernment about this call. Ask Him to reveal the meaning of TC and to prepare your heart for whatever is about to be spoken. James 1 verse 5 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. 2. Open your heart to God's will. This call may challenge you. It may bring up emotions, decisions, or situations that you weren't ready to face, but remember, God's will is always for your good. Open your heart to what He is doing, and trust that He is leading you toward His perfect plan. Romans 8:28 reminds us that, in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. 3. Be ready to respond in faith when the call comes. Don't hesitate to respond. Listen carefully and allow the Holy Spirit to guide your words and actions. If this call requires a decision, ask God for the courage to choose faith over fear. Isaiah 41:10 says, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. For seek God's protection. Archangel Michael is a protector, and his presence means that spiritual warfare could be at play. Pray for God's protection over your heart, mind, and spirit. Ephesians 6 verse 11 tells us to put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Ask God to shield you from any negative influences or attacks that may try to interfere with His plan for your life. In conclusion, the call of destiny. This message is not just another notification, it's a divine alert. In 45 minutes you will receive a call, and it will be significant. The letters TC are a clue to what this call is about, and you must be spiritually prepared to receive it. God is speaking to you through this moment he is using Archangel Michael to get your attention because he loves you and has an incredible plan for your life. Do not ignore this call. It could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, the answer to a long awaited prayer, or the next step in your spiritual journey. Trust in God's timing, respond in faith, and remember that you are never alone. God is with you and his angels are watching over you. Whatever happens, know that God is working all things together for your good. This is not a joke. This is your life, your future, and your destiny. Stay alert, stay prayerful, and be ready to step into what God has prepared for you. May God bless you and keep you in his perfect peace. The call is coming. Are you ready? If something stirred in your spirit today, don't ignore it. This wasn't just a message, it was confirmation. A whisper from heaven wrapped in words you were meant to hear. Archangel Michael didn't send this by accident. That feeling rising in your chest right now, that's alignment. That's destiny. And it's only just beginning. But here's what you can do next. Like this message if it spoke to you. Let that small action be your yes to the divine nudge you just received. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. You never know whose breakthrough is waiting on the other side of your obedience. One click could bring peace, clarity, or confirmation to a heart that's been quietly struggling. And subscribe, because this is more than a channel. It's a movement of messages sent straight from heaven to remind you who you are, what you carry, and what's coming for you. When you subscribe, you're not just following content. You're stepping into a space where the spiritual becomes personal, and the prophetic becomes practical. You are seen. You are called. And you are not alone. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and stay open. Because the next word, the next message, the next move of God, could come when you least expect it. And remember, people may forget the exact words you heard today, but they will never forget how this message made them feel.